This hour with a fight over buoys placed in the Rio Grande River. Some members of Congress are visiting the site today and tell us they want them out of the water.
They are also calling on Governor Abbott to end what's called Operation Lone Star, saying it's causing harm to people, businesses, and property.
We have Anayeli Ruiz along the border in Eagle Pass this evening. Anayeli, the Democratic delegation on the border today calling the multi-million-dollar operation a political stunt.
Well, that's right. All of them came down here. They said they wanted a better look of what's actually happening, and that's exactly what they said during a press conference. Now, part of that delegation that was here was our very own Congressman Sylvia Garcia, also Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lean, and all of this was put together by Congressman Joaquin Castro. Now, take a look. This is a video of them touring this morning. It all started at a farm, a pecan farm, where the owner says that they have had issues with a lot of the migrants that have been crossing through their farm for the past few years. They say Operation Lone Star took over some of their property, and they say this was done without their consent, and now they're asking for help. The Democratic Congressional delegation also sat down to speak with city officials and hear their concerns. And again, they want help with the large number of migrants that are crossing here. They say their city can't be overrun by them. But they also don't like the fact that DPS has taken over a public park, a public grant for Operation Lone Star. And again, they say DPS has overstepped by trying to enforce immigration laws that need to be enforced by Border Patrol.
It's a direction that Border Patrol manages and directs, and they need to be here, and they're going to be here to support them that way, not take over a specific area, take over people's private properties and trespass, etc., and do everything that they're doing. I mean, if it's going to be a political play, there's no room for that.
And again, that was a farmer of that property. By the way, we also got a tour with the DPS spokesperson early this morning. He took us down the river to see the buoys and their operations. He says they're arresting people that step onto private property. He told us they have permission from those property owners to make a trespassing arrest. The men and women are taken to jail and face misdemeanor charges, and they're turning over the families to Border Patrol. And again, he says they're all following the directives put in place by Governor Greg Abbott. But again, many argue that this is the job of the federal government or Border Patrol. Now, coming up at 6, hear more from some of the congressional leaders that were out here today. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Anayeli Ruiz on the border tonight. Thank you.